Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is a video record of my Chaos Space Marines. Most in particular is the Black Legion. The last update I did was 2022, and in that video I included the 4 associated Black Legion companies, which were God specific. So Hounds of Abaddon, the Children of Torment, Bringers of Decay, and Sons of the Cyclops. But as my collection has grown, I think I'd struggle to get them all on one 6x4 table. So this is just the Black Legion. Again, in the previous video, I think I just had it divided into 2 companies. One was Abaddon's and one was Harken Wool Claimers. But since I've acquired a few more models, a few more characters, it's now sort of 3 companies. So over here we've got Abaddon and the first company. So there's 2 Terminator Lords to go with him and 3 Terminator units. I've been running one of the Lords as a Sorcerer and Terminator armor, just as a bit of variety. They do okay, but I've only had a couple of outings with them. Just behind those are 2 lots of cultists, which were originally with my Sons of the Cyclops / Thousand Sons army, but no longer an option in that book, so they've come over to the Chaos Space Marines book. But I've yet to field them. I need more to lean into the detachment that is to do with cultists. So for now they're just part of the collection, but not used. This is second company, which are sort of what I think of as a tactical company. So we've got a couple of Lords characters, the chaplain equivalent, whose name escapes me, and then I did another Lord, which was a sort of spare model to lead the Possessed, which Possessed I've been running a lot with the World Eaters, so I needed a Slaughterbound model. Bought 2 Greater Possessed off eBay. One became a Slaughterbound and this chap became a Lord for the Black Legion. So I think, just as previously, there are 2 identical squads of Chaos Space Marines, and then 1 purely armed with sort of bolters and a heavy bolter. Got some Chosen. There was 7 in that unit, but I think 6 is now the legal loadout. 5 Possessed, and then 2 lots of Havocs. Mixed bunch of weapons. I could do with maybe getting another set of Havocs so that I can do better loadouts, but when I have fielded them, they do okay. I've kind of done one as anti-tank, one as anti-infantry, so yeah, they do okay. This unit here, this company, we've got a I think Master of Possession, which probably should be with the Possessed in the other unit, but anyway, he's over here for now. A Sorcerer, Harken, and a Master of Executions. I have been mixing and matching the characters. They do swap about a bit, but just for this video I put 4 in front of each of the companies. So this company is much more an assault company. The 2 regular Chaos Space Marine units are all equipped with bolters and chain weapons. There's 2 units of possessed, which I think 10's still legal, which I can field as 10 or 2 lots of 5. Then we've got raptors, warp talons, and then my winged possessed / warp talons, which I can't remember. I don't think I've fielded them yet, but that was always the intention. And then tucked at the back is another set of havocs, all with heavy bolters. So that's all the infantry for the Black Legion as of now. And then we'll move across to how the sort of collection of vehicles and demons is coming along. The Belisarius core model at the front, I field as a Lord Discordant on Hellstalker. Actually, when you sort of look at the data sheet and the weapons, he's not far off. Got the WYSIWYG weapons that the Hellstalker and Lord Discordant have anyway, so that's him. Then I've got a standard Warpsmith, which I put over here just because it's with all the vehicles and stuff. Couple of Obliterators, a Hellbrute. Again, I think they were, looking at them, part of my Emperor's Children or Children of Torment list until the Emperor's Children book came out. I've got a couple of the Forge Fiends. I got one recently that I added because I wanted one with the plasma and they weren't magnetised or anything. So I've got one with the Gatling guns, one with the plasma now. Defiler, he made a recent appearance on the tabletop and was a right nuisance and did okay actually. Another couple of new models since 2022 are the Vindicators, which yeah, I think they need a bit more weathering to tie them in with the others, but I've fielded them once or twice. They got targeted almost straight away because of the threat they pose, but I enjoyed using them. And what else have we got? A couple of the demon crab things. Again, name escapes me. But they were in the 2022 list. One of them is obviously an eBay find that is based differently. 2 very old vehicles, a Rhino and a Predator, which I put on bases to make them a little bit more stand out. And then one of the more modern chassis Predators and 5 Rhinos. I think I added another one since the last video. I think there might have been 4 in the last video, and now there's 5 Rhino, which gives me obviously the ability to do a complete lean into the transport detachments. That seems to be, there's one for transports in each of the books now, whether it's Chaos or Xenos or whatever. So extra Rhinos are always handy. And then again, I think these 2 were in the last video. A couple of Land Raiders. One was, oh, maybe both of them were eBay finds, which I've converted and done to look as similar as possible. And then lastly, Lord of Skulls, which I've not fielded yet in the Black Legion army, but he has appeared in the World Eaters army, and obviously he's a bit of a bullet magnet, but he has got some damage output. I'm going to field him soon in the Black Legion army, see how he gets on. I think quite a few of the stats and certainly the points are different. Another thing is that I think he moves 8 in the Black Legion list and 12 in the World Eaters list, so we'll see how that affects things. But yeah, it's a new addition to the collection, so that was another reason for getting this lot out and on the table, because since 10th edition I think I've catalogued most of my armies, but the fact is that most of them have only had maybe 1 or 2 models, or maybe 1 unit here or there added, so they've not been updated enough to warrant a video. But I thought, as I'm going to be playing Black Legion very soon, I'd get all these out, record them on a video, and yeah, probably be another 2 or 3 years before I do it again. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.